In order to conduct ROI reporting for advanced campaigns in Marketo, we need to first set up the program statuses of the campaign before we run it. So let's do that for our advanced program. Find my first advanced program. What we're going to do now is, firstly, we'll get rid of this send email campaign, and we're going to recreate the original structure, which was O1 send email. Click create, move it into the campaigns folder. Smart list will be test list, so member of list, and it'll be our test list that we created. The flow, in this case, we'll just simply send our email, which is my first email, this one here. But what we need to do now is actually change the program status. Program status is the only way in an advanced campaign to keep track of who is where, and more importantly, which leads have converted through the program. To change the program status, we simply make sure we have the right program, which we do, and we select, for example, send. So once we've sent the email, then we change the status to sent. Similarly, in the registration, we'll need to change the program status in the flow by doing the same thing. So we'll select change program status, and then we'll change the status to converted, or it could be clicked. In this case, we know that if they've filled in the form, they are actually converted, and that's a success status. Now that we have these particular statuses, we can then run ROI reporting on the actual campaign. In order to create some test data for our ROI report, let's go to the lead database, find your particular test lead. You can do this by looking at the lists and looking at your test list if you wish. Go to the leads, find your test lead, and what we're going to do is, if it hasn't already been done, we're going to add this particular lead to the program and give it a success status. This is just a fast way of inserting someone into that reporting. So my first advanced program, change the status to converted, and then we'll click run now. So now if we flip back to our advanced program and we look at the top level tab members, what we'll see now is that this particular lead has successfully converted through, which it hasn't. We've just manually added it, but now we've got some data. So let's go to the reports, right click, create a new local asset. We're looking for a report, and the report type is program performance. We'll just leave the default name and we'll click create. Move that into the reports. If we have a look at this, firstly we need to do the setup. So we select the program and we'll select my first advanced program. It's already by default selected, so let's click apply and let's go run the report now. So the report is showing us the total members that came into that program and how many successfully converted. So we're looking at success percentage here. So that is our percentage statistic. Now you'll notice there's no costs, so we need to actually go into our advanced program, some costs. We did this already, but just to recap, click on setup, go to costs. We'll add a period cost for the current month, and we'll put, for example, $3,000. The note could be graphic designer, which is what we paid for internally. Now if we go back to the program performance and we go to our report, what we'll see now, if we refresh this, is some costing values. So one total member came into the program. If we'd send it to say 500, you'd see 500. The success would be how many people actually successfully converted. That's based on program statuses. And then we'd see all up cost and then cost per member. So how much did it cost per person, and then cost per success as well. And that's some basic ROI reporting for an advanced program.